Hello everyone, welcome back to another Plathunt update. In today's video we've got the biggest, baddest update so far. Account creation is now live. You can create your own account on the platform and actually style your profile in the way you see fit. Now this video or this new build actually brings a whole new set of features. But for the sake of this video I really want to dive into one feature in particular. So I'm actually not going to talk too much. I'm planning to keep this video relatively short. I hope it works. But yeah, I really want you guys to explore this one for yourself and, explore all the new stuff. But yeah, the wallpaper stuff might be a bit more sophisticated in that sense, to the point where some explanation would be justified, especially in order to yield the best results so far. So that's actually what we're gonna do right now. I'm actually, as you can see, I'm already logged in. You can see it on the top right. And from here, I can actually go to my profile. So right now you see my profile, I have not set up a wallpaper yet. There's actually multiple ways of doing this, and I'm gonna show you guys both ways of doing this. So if you click on the sparkle button here right now, you can actually, a tab or menu will open. From here you can actually click on this box. Now if you are on mobile you can actually tap on this. This will open up your gallery. For now I'm gonna click on this right now and this will open up a window. So I've already prepared some wallpapers as you can see for this demonstration. So I'm gonna open up one of these wallpapers here. What this does is actually a preview mode. So we can actually see what the wallpaper looks like. I can also choose to discard it or to save it. So right now I'm in preview mode and I can actually show you if I move away from this page, we can see the wallpaper didn't save. So if I open up a new one now, we can still get the preview mode. And the beauty of this is actually you can actually, it sticks on all the nested pages. So if you go one layer deeper, you go to the trophy page, you can also see the wallpaper still being displayed. So you can actually, even in this preview mode, you can actually swap between different kind of pages. How does it feel? How does it look like? What does it look like? And yeah, if you're just satisfied after that, you can actually save the wallpaper. Now, once you get the check mark, boom, boom, doesn't matter if it's bottom or here, we can actually move away from this and we can actually go back now. And as you can see, the profile or the wallpaper has been saved. So this one is actually pretty self-explanatory. This is just, click here, save, and yeah, that's. I think it's really, yeah. This makes perfect sense. Now this is actually one way of doing it. However, when I was experimenting with this, I was like, okay, I feel like there's a lot of room for improvement because sure, it looks good, it feels good, it works perfectly. But I'm a simple man. I don't wanna work too much, because in order to even get to this point, I have to download a few wallpapers. I have to manually select every time. Then I have to click this button. And overall, I feel like it could be done faster. So I've been experimenting a bit with this one and came up with a new approach for this one. This is actually the second way of doing it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to demonstrate this. So I'm going to resize my window. I have another tab open, which is a lot of wallpapers. As you can see, I'm going to lock this one on the right and I'm going to lock the one on the left. Now this is actually, left side we have Plathunt, this is my profile, and on the right side we have a gallery of wallpapers. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna select a few which I like, the Iron Man for example, Harley Quinn, Goku, this racing car, this Jinx, Devil May Cry, anything else, maybe second page here, another race car, sure, Star Wars. So now we have all of these wallpapers, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do right now is I am going to use the drag and drop feature. So I'm gonna drag on this, hold it. I'm gonna beep. Hey, it also already shows, it makes the screen darker. Release to preview, Hey, and there we go. Simple as that. And the beauty of this is I can iterate through any wallpaper of my choosing within a second. If it's not even less. I can test so many different variations, iterate on so many different, it's super fast, and you can it makes it so easy, seamless to experiment with a lot of new different wallpapers and styles to see how it looks like, So I think that's really one of the most powerful features right now, especially for the power users in particular, for people who use this application on like nearly a daily basis, You can it's so easy, it's so smooth and seamless, You can just drag and drop instant feedback. So yeah, that's really the second way of doing this, is by utilizing the drag and drop feature. Now, obviously, this only works for your own account. So I can actually show you guys. I'm going to move to my alt account right now. And this is my alt account, which obviously does not have an wallpaper set up. I'm actually going to drag and drop this one into my alt account, and you see nothing will happen. And actually opens up the default browser functionality. So it just opens up a new page. Because obviously, for security reasons, we do not want this to happen, that someone else can upload your wallpapers. So yeah, that's, but yeah, if you are on your own page, the system will know, and then you can just utilize the drag and drop feature. Now that's so far, it's already looking really solid. But then again, this is currently a static wallpapers. And as you guys have seen from the last few builds, we've actually been experimenting with dynamic wallpapers. So I want to show you guys a bit more about my workflow, so you can also implement something similar to that and really get the absolute best results out of this. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to close this tab. As you can see, this is actually my desktop wallpaper, my computer wallpaper. And how did I achieve this? Well, there's one software in particular which I really enjoy to use, and that is called Wallpaper Engine. Now, Wallpaper Engine, what this does is it makes your desktop image from static to something more like dynamic. So what we see right now is we have an entire library, an entire gallery of all kinds of moving wallpapers, and I can actually show you if I click on one of these are all downloaded for me. It turns my wallpaper into a dynamic one. And you can do all kinds of stuff with it. You got a monkey here, you got something like Call of Duty, for example, maybe some anime, I don't know what this is. All kinds of stuff. And the beauty of this is there are so many possibilities. The sky is the limit, guys. There's so many different things. Now, I've been using this software for quite a while, gotta say, and yeah, I really like it. And we can also then use this one for Plathunt. So I'm actually going to give a demonstration how I do this. So what we have right now is on the left side we got the app, on the right side we got the wallpaper engine, and in the top right here you can see a workshop. Now what this does is it opens up all kinds of wallpaper you can download. You can also see on the bottom, like there's thousands and thousands of these wallpapers. Now, if you click on this button right here, you can filter on it. And I usually filter on video, which is like an MP4 file, which is also what the system utilizes. So from here, you can see all of the kind of videos. I'm actually going to click on one of these. I can also show you when I enable it, it changes my wallpaper here too, So you can see here. So first thing you need to do is you actually need to download it in order to access the source file. But as you can see, we got the file right here. I'm going to right mouse click on this one, and it shows Open in Explorer. And what this does is it retrieves the original file location. So as you can see here, this is actually the original file, which is an MP4 file. And we can actually do the same thing here. We can actually drag and drop this one into Plathunt. And boom, just like this. It's, it's so easy. It's just so simple, man. And, and oh yeah, I should also be notifying, it doesn't really matter if you if you save it via this way or this way, this all goes to the same logic. It's modular. It doesn't matter if you press on this one and or do it like this. Like for example, I can show you guys. If I press the save button here, it shows it's loading, and I go out of this, and it also shows it's loading here. You know, it's a shared state. So it doesn't really matter. There's multiple ways to roam, is what they always say, you know. Multiple roads to roam. So it doesn't really matter which direction you go or like utilizes it. It works in both ways. So I think that's really, really cool, man. So yeah, you can also like really experiment a lot with this stuff. One more thing to mention is that some of these files, they have like 600 MB. Now, obviously, I have to cap it at some point, you know, because I have to store all of that data, and it also costs a lot of money. So what I've done, I've capped it at 200 MB. So if there's anywhere like a video you might be interested in, you might be able to compress it somewhere to make it, you know, have a little bit less detail, but still be able to use it. But then again, 200 MB is very generous, I would say. I might actually have to decrease that in the future. But for now, you know, you have you got quite some leeway, I would say. So, but yeah, this is really how I usually do it. You know, I like a wallpaper. I just open up the file source, and you can actually drag and drop. And of course, this works with any kind of video. If you have like a video on YouTube, for example, you can also download that as an MP4 and, you know, upload that one as well. So yeah, that is really how the wallpaper functionality works right now. So I think that's really all about it. As you can see, there's a little bit more to it. Obviously, aside from wallpapers, we also have filters. I was experimenting a bit with all kinds of colors, for example, you know, black and white, sepia inverted. But yeah, this is experimental. It also doesn't, I will show you in a second, it doesn't stay on your profile. Another thing, the visual effects as well, snow, stars, all kinds of stuff, hyperspace, fireworks, all that, all that jazz, you know. But yeah, these things are all experimental. If people are interested, we can definitely talk about this and make this a permanent feature. For now, it's definitely you know, cool to see. And I'm actually going to switch the view now and go back. And as you can see, only the wallpaper save, because yeah, it's experimental. But yeah, this is really so far it's a very solid foundation, I would say, for the rest of what is yet to come. Definitely, there's a lot of new stuff on the roadmap. If you are interested in following this project other than on YouTube, we have a Discord server. The link will be in the description. And yeah, other than that, stay tuned for more, guys. This is the foundation, and it's only going to get even better. Even better, yes, even better. So thank you guys for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah, take care.